What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Underground Paint King, the People's Champ, back with another video. And today, we masking up the 300 so we can put it in the paint booth and get it painted. Let's go. So you got all your body work done, you got your car prepped, and you're ready for paint. But before you paint it, you got to mask off everything that you don't want to get paint on. So today's video is about how I like to mask my cars off. And I'll show you everything that I use to get the job done. Let's get to it. All right, so what I'll be using today is my masking tape, a razor blade, a good pair of scissors, my paper machine with paper on it, and my masking plastic. That's all I need today to get this job done. And if you're planning on painting cars on a regular, I recommend this quick little setup, and it'll get the job done right. Now let's show you how to do it. So I like to outline all my areas that I don't want to get paint on, because the worst thing is trying to do cleanup after you did all your paint work. And sometimes that clear don't want to come off. And then you might possibly even have to go back to resanding something and repainting something. So let's just mask it off right the very first time and get the job done right so we can get it out the door a whole lot faster. So what I'm going to do is start outlining all the areas that I don't want to get paint on and get it ready to go. So as you can see, I'm going to be painting into this fender, the front bumper, and we're going to be blending into the rear bumper. So as you can see, I already got the back bumper outlined. Now it's time to do the rest of the car. So I'm gonna start off outlining it and show you guys how it's done. All right, so I went ahead and masked up the headlight. Now, the easier and probably the better thing to do is to just take the headlight out, but some people maybe at home won't take the headlight out. I've seen plenty of painters leave them in, tape them up. So that's kind of like what we're gonna do in this video. After masking up the headlight, I start doing my outline, and let me go ahead and finish up my outline on the rest of the car, and I'm gonna turn you back on. All right, so I'm starting to mask in between this door and the fender, and when I do the door, I want to try to get it in between the fender and try to eliminate as much of the overspray as I can. So I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to squeeze in between this thin little line that I have in between the door and the fender and place my tape on the inside. That way I can block off as much of the overspray as I can. Squeezing the tape a little tight, I can work it in, line it up in the fender and on the door, and I'm good to go. And I just follow the same pattern all the way down. All right, let me finish up and I'll cut you back on.
YouTube. So I got it masked up and outlined like I want. And that's just step one. Step two is the masking paper coming up. Let me mask it up and get back to you guys.
What I like to do next is put paper masking down on my outline to ensure me better coverage when I lay down my plastic. And you'll see what I mean when we get to that point. So I just lay my tape down on top of my outline. Make sure I'm hitting that outline. And that'll help seal off that overspray. Take another piece. Hit my outline again. Tape down my outer ledges. Edges, not ledges. Can't talk today. Then move on to the next section. All right, YouTube. So now, get ready to put the plastic on the car. You want to get it rolled up to cover the whole car. Now that you got the car covered, I can spread it open and then cut where my outlines are and tape it down. So let me get it cut, let me get it taped down, and I'll cut you back on.
Now that I got the whole car covered, in plastic, I can trim my plastic how I like it and have the whole car masked off. All right, so made my first cut. As you see, I'm still not done, but Got my fender that I'm gonna paint uncovered along with the bumper, but the rest of the car still masked off. Door masked off, rocker cover masked off. So all I need to do now, finish up the rest of the car. All right, YouTube, so as you can see, we got the whole car taped off, ready to go. Bumper is exposed so that we can paint it. Just have to cover off the wheels. Fender ready to go. And back bumper is ready to go. So when putting the plastic on, I like to make a paper mask around my outer line. That way I can bring the plastic up just a little bit higher and then tape it off. Because what happens is once you start getting your overspray on top of the paper, you have to do a lot of cleaning on the plastic because some of that stuff or that overspray will sit on the plastic. And then once you come back with the high pressure air coming from your paint gun, you might start blowing some of that overspray around and get in your clear. So you want to try to eliminate as much of that as you can. So when you come with your tack cloth, you can clean that plastic and that paper a lot better, in my opinion. But let me show you my mistake. So I don't have to paint this fender, but the way I taped it off was as if I was going to paint it. So the way I got it masked, I could have did it without using my paper here and my tape. So learn from me. Don't make the same mistakes, because that just wasted some of my time and some of my money. So take it from me. Pay attention to what you're doing. Think about what you're doing first before you do it. Have a plan and then attack that plan. All right, YouTube. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Definitely be doing a lot more how-tos coming soon. Hopefully I can show you some tools, how to do body work. Looking to do a video on how to find your highs and lows in body panels coming soon. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know how you feel. And I appreciate everybody stopping by the channel, checking me out. All right, Underground Paint King, we out.